Hello, how's it going?
Hey, Doc, what's happening, man?
Oh, uh, another day in paradise. How's it by you?
Oh, all right, I reckon. Uh, just have had a lot of doctor's appointments this month. It's been frustrating. Along with trying to balance being in the shop and being out on the road has really been kind of stressful. We've
hmm
succeeded, but I'm getting behind. But
Yeah.
like I said,
Well,
I have missed 5 days this week for medical things. 3 trips to the dentist and 2 to the doctor.
well,
Haven't worked a solid week all month.
well, here's the thing on that. I mean, you're only human. Sometimes you just have to forgive yourself for being human.
Yeah,
And you work to live, you don't live to work.
yeah.
You give the company, your what you're what you've agreed to, your fair share of your time.
Hmm.
And their part of the deal is to keep you healthy.
Yeah,
So there's no shame here.
yeah.
Hey bud, how you doing, buddy?
Uh,
And I understand getting frustrated, getting behind, but hell, man, you
yeah,
just can't sweat it.
yeah.
you, you
We'll
should
get
sail
there.
behind that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll get there.
Uh, on a side note, we ordered Logan his first trombone yesterday.
All righty.
It's an off-brand, but it is an F attachment horn,
Mm-hmm.
and she found a heck of a deal on it. And I told her I'd go halvesies on it, and they're gonna have it delivered here because of security concerns there in Nashville.
No, fair enough.
So he spent the last 2 months in Knoxville hanging out with his cousins. So I get to he gets to stay every weekend in August with me. So
All right.
we may skip out one night just to go do something of his choosing on a Saturday night.
Oh, hey, yeah, that sounds good.
So,
RLTG.
yeah,
Yeah.
but we'll figure it out.
Yep. It's all good. Hmm.
He doesn't get to see the Knoxville cousins very much anymore. So when they invited him, he took the bait.
And howdy, E, how goes?
Oh, not bad.
So, Knoxville cousins, I guess. Kathy has family up there.
Yeah, her little brother lives up there,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
and he's got 4 kids. So he's got cousins to play with.
Right.
And since their mother passed, his grandmother, they don't get together nearly as much as they used to.
Yeah, yeah, I see that. Yeah, often need an excuse to do that sort of thing.
Yeah. We need to, sometime between now and this time next month, we probably need to get together and figure out what we need for provisions.
Right, for September.
Yeah.
Um,
Or at least, 1st September or so we can kind of get stuff together.
well, I think, yeah, I needed to ask about a grill. I know that they have fully stocked or not provision, nor stocked,
Yeah. I know it's equipment.
equipped
Yeah.
is the word I'm looking for. Kitchen. But hold on a second. Let me pull up that email.
Yeah. Well, we can deal with just that if we had to. I just don't the air's not working in the truck. I don't necessarily want to load the grill up in the truck with no air. So
Or load the grill up at all. Yeah.
yeah.
I think I could fit mine in my little vehicle, but it'd be a close thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
I think mine's the smaller of the two. I
yeah.
mean, you got a 5 burner, I got a 3
Yeah.
burner.
It's pretty huge.
Yeah.
We'll
There you
study
go.
on it.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I honestly haven't thought a bit about it. I mean, it's just been
Well,
hectic.
everybody's excited about it. We're just trying to figure out, what all we need to load up.
Also, you guys probably do want to have quite a bit of participation in the planning, because the last time I did something like this, I just got a bunch of hamburger meat and buns and cheese and cooked myself cheeseburgers all damn weekend. Oh, and eggs,
Yeah.
scrambled eggs in the morning.
Yeah. Well, I tend to do that. You know, I'll on Sundays I tend to grill out something and then eat on it all week.
Yeah.
So with Elizabeth here, she wanted one thing, I wanted another. So I've had chicken and pork chops all week long.
Mm-hmm. There appears to be a grill. Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm looking
Standard
at
or
it right now.
is it standard or gas?
Looks like it's gas.
That's cool. All right, we can deal with that.
They got a big burn place that you can have a big fire, but I think it's so damn dry. I don't think that's going to be letting up anytime soon.
Mm.
So we may not want to do that. But oh yeah, and a beautiful kitchen.
Yeah, sweet. We can make it work.
Yeah, we can make it work.
Tricks all of us. It's obvious we know how to eat. So
Yeah. No, I agree with you. Sometime in the next few weeks, we will think on it more. But
yeah.
at this point, I'm just trying to get there.
Oh, I read
So,
you. They're putting you through the ringer, eh?
yeah, you could say that. I mean, I worked today to try to catch up, and started at 6 when I got up, and I poked a little bit at Elite, and saw a couple of cool things this morning.
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, I ended up working like 9 hours today.
Wow.
And it's well, that's been the pattern all week. It's the situation as it is up there. It's usually 10-hour days, and then a day or two on the weekend, just to kind of keep afloat. And then I fall behind, just like you, right? I never get everything done that I'm supposed to be doing, and I really can't do anything about it. I'm human.
Yeah.
I'm not willing to treat this job like a lawyer. I'm not doing 100 hours of hard labor for this thing. I'm not dying for the company. I'll give them 50, 60 hours in a week, but damn, they could damn well hire somebody to help out.
And that's where we are. We're like I said, we're down 2 people, and they're afraid to stretch out to hire somebody new.
Mm-hmm.
The last couple haven't panned out, and everybody's just kind of nervous. And I can understand that, but it's kind of stressing the rest of us out.
Yeah, for sure. So you just kind of soldier on, and your situation similar. You just have to forgive yourself, man. You just this is as much time I'm doing my due diligence. I'm giving the company plenty of time, and I'm going to go home and sleep like a baby and not worry about it.
Yeah, there you go.
So that's all you can do.
Yeah.
Hello. Howdy.
How's it going?
All right.
Okay.
I do not have a Walmart order tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll go midweek to catch whatever I need for cooking Friday.
Yeah. Looks like I'm still digging into that grill. Or have it delivered. The delivery thing's super, super nice.
Yeah.
The only thing about it, the delivery thing is I try to use it for lunch if I'm missing, if I don't want to do the old same old. Have the deli bring something, right? And you have to plan it like 3 or 4 hours in advance. That's the only thing. You can't do it spur of the moment.
Yeah.
Looks to me like a 3 or 4 burner.
Well, I'll see what we need, and we can do it in stages.
And it's they got a big old prep table next to it.
Yeah, well, that's cool.
Like a shed. And, yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, had to save the picture and actually zoom into it. It seems that the place comes with a cat.
They
have a cat on a pillow in there. I'm not sure that's a
permanent resident.
Fixture. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe a cyber cat, so it has a camera on what we're doing at all times.
Oh yeah, I want Stray. You've heard about that, have you? It's that. It's exactly what you're saying. It's not a cybernetic cat. One of the key things about the game is that it's just a regular cat. but you're playing as the cat in a cybertech world where all the humans are gone. The only thing left are these humanoid robots that really don't know you're a cat, so you can walk up to one of the robots and they'll treat you just like, normal interaction with a human, right? So it's been, I've seen some of the, just a little bit of video of gameplay, and it looks awesome. I just really want to find some time to get into it sometime.
There you go.
But I don't necessarily want to dish out full, it's brand new price.
Yeah, I got you. Well, you know how anything is. You give it 6 weeks, it's cut in half.
That's right. Exactly. Yeah. It'll be $10 in Steam someday.
Yeah.
Good evening.
How it goes.
Not bad here. How are y'all?
Well, we were commiserating on plans for escape and the reason for the escapes.
Work is still a 4-letter word.
It sure is. And Steven is practicing for the Olympics. He's doing his, face fault into dirt practicing, I think.
Tumbling.
Oh, is that what the kids call it these days?
Yeah. Yeah. As far as the Olympic sport, yeah.
Right.
Floor exercise.
And he is having problems with MAC addresses. So I think all in all, things are normal here.
Yeah.
Speaking of mac addresses, I tried the spicy chicken mac and cheese from KFC.
Oh yeah?
It was okay. I think the Famous Bowl's better still.
I didn't even know KFC had a spicy chicken mac and cheese. But it sounds good.
Sign out when I walked up. I was like, oh. 2 things I like, What's wrong with sticking them in the same bowl and mixing them up?
That's right.
We'll give it a shot, see what happens. Nope.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, there was one. One of the kind of surprise things. Sonic had a grilled cheese double cheeseburger.
Yeah, I saw the ad for it.
Oh, it's good. It's good. I mean, cheese just kind of leaking out everywhere. It was really fantastic.
That's cool. We'll have to give that a mention.
I don't know how long they'll do it, but it's my regular. Whenever I go pick up my groceries on Sunday, I'll pick up something from Sonic, and that's my thing.
I got you. Yeah, we're supposed to meet Krista's parents for Mexican tomorrow.
There you go.
You haven't met her parents yet?
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, there's a long story there, but
I thought the joke Neff was going to make was you having to go all the way to Mexico to meet your parents. Meet her parents. Yeah.
May have to do that for Logan's girlfriend.
He was about to correct me or amplify the joke, so there's still opportunity. It hasn't quite staled yet.
Yeah.
Well, I was saying that was going to be the follow-up joke, depending on what he said, but it's okay.
And as to your other comments, the kids are getting significant others, and that's just like.
Well, Elizabeth successfully got her license Thursday. So.
Oh wow.
There's a light.
There was
significant other. There's a license to get a significant other.
There should be.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There should. I mean, yeah. I'm not even talking marriage license. Just don't. Most of the people that you're going to meet out there, say this to the daughters, are just idiots. So yeah, there would a little bit of training, before you dive headfirst into any of these relationships. Just be aware that that guy has a 90% chance of being bad,
an idiot.
Yeah. Take that from a guy. So, oh well. Life goes on. We'll see how they do.
Yeah.
Is she one of the youngsters that just doesn't do cars? I mean, I remember your story from last week or the week before last, where she didn't adopt the old car of yours.
Yeah. Well, she's not a fan of old cars. Let's put it that way.
Okay. Well, that's not the same as a lot of folks I know that just won't touch cars.
she wants all the bells and whistles so she can charge her phone and crap.
Oh, okay. I didn't even think about that.
She wants all this Bluetooth connection and all this stuff that nothing older than 13 is going to have.
Right. I
I
gotcha.
told her, sitting there, says, okay, your car budget just doubled. So instead of looking for something for 5 to 7, now you're looking for stuff between 10 and 15.
There are adapters for the old school lighter plugins. I mean,
If you can't just plug it in, she's not going to do it.
Well,
I've kind of
those
gotten
are
that.
plugged-in.
I've kind of gotten that vibe from her. The car she's been driving, which is her boy Anthony's Mazda, is a 2020, and she thinks they're all like that.
Damn, makes me want to still have the Fury.
Mm-hmm. I want the Plymouth to start.
Oh yeah, or the Plymouth. Right.
Logan made the statement, says, why do old cars look better than new cars? He actually
That's
made
right.
the statement. Oh,
He's onto something. Smart kid. He's onto something.
when it does finally light, it's going to sound like hell. There's a hole the size of my fist where the two pipes come together for the exhaust.
That's fine. Tell them that they all sounded like that back in the day.
Oh yeah.
You could hear them 3 miles away, and if there was a
Mm.
line of cars, it was the whole damn earth would shake, which it kind of does now if you get motorcycles. But
Yeah. So one of these days, things keep happening. Takes my fix the car stash.
But the thought that came to mind when you mentioned you needed something to plug all your stuff in, to recharge, is that Ford has an F-150 power station version.
Mm-hmm.
Basically a truck that's all batteries that you can plug into your house and turn it on. That sort of thing. Yeah. I mean the other way around. Turn the house on from the car, not
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen it. Yeah.
So that's what she needs. Give her the big Ford truck.
Mm-hmm.
I run my whole house off of this.
Yeah.
Man, let's see here. No, we're waiting on Mr. Pegg. It was his turn, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was talking about it yesterday, so
Okay.
we're just waiting on the GM to gear.
Well, I see why. I mean, this beat up old car that's broken down on the side of the highway. So
Yeah, I read you.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of that around Murfreesboro lately.
Actually, yeah. The interstate commutes, the number of and I noticed this back when I was doing the commute to Franklin years and years ago, but it's much worse this year.
Yeah.
Is that the number of vehicles pulled off on the side of the road, hoods up or not, has quadrupled. It wouldn't be unusual.
A lot of gasoline.
No, I don't know. I don't think it's gasoline because I passed 2 Thursday. I could smell it half a mile away, and it was the engine coolant. Poof. Something blew inside. It's just so damn hot.
Yeah.
The vehicles just aren't dealing with it as they should.
Yeah.
So, which makes me worry. I take being in air conditioning on the trip for granted. I would certainly hate for it to halfway through decide, okay, nah, you need to walk a little ways. It's like, no.
Yeah, that would suck.
Yeah, that would suck. Oh, let me see here. Oh, hello, Mr. Pegg.
Hey there.
How's it going?
It's going all right.
Well, we think it's your turn tonight.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Chris's character sheet.
Yeah, he said he was going to peek at it, try to figure out where I screwed up. I think when I added the new weapons, I scrambled it. It's got to be something dumb like that.
Well, the thing is, even if you can't just click the button to roll the dice, you can just roll the dice, and we can fudge.
it is Cyberpunk. Maybe the big bad evil guy hacked you.
Well, it worked pretty good the first couple of times, but when I got into the big fight of my life, that's when I was getting my butt whooped. I think it's just roll 20, but
Yeah, well, you say roll 20, but we have a history, long history, a history and a reputation to uphold.
Yeah, We get a T-shirt program back up. We need to have a sign, a shirt that says TPK in the USA.
Well, we can. It's up now. I mean, we can make new T-shirts. It's
I got
just nobody ever buys them. So
Yeah. Well, now that I know it's back up, I promised everybody they was going to get Bassmaster shirts for Christmas last year. So
okay.
I've got a few C bills to drop on that, and I've got to design Logan a hoodie.
If you want to
it's-
use it, we can use the new logo, by the way.
Right. That's
Yeah.
what I was
Yeah,
getting
that's right.
to. Do some of that too.
It's just been
Oh yeah.
where the hell's the time to do
Oh, I
any of
know.
this stuff now?
I know.
So, geez. Window, I want to tab. That's what
I see what you did. You put your points in modifiers instead of the actual level.
Oh, okay.
All right, she blows. All right.
Mhm.
I don't know why the bubble gum is square tonight, but that's what it looks like in my screen.
Oh, I've had that happen.
Just-
Sometimes I've had to refresh. It'll do that.
Mine's
I'm not even going to bother.
Mine's actually doing
I'm-
it too. It's weird.
Oh, here
Yeah.
I can fix that real quick.
Oh, that's no big thing.
Oh, no, don't worry about it. Yeah, I think
We'll come back.
It is the
It'll
future of police.
It'll refresh when we come back to it later. Yeah.
It's the future of police alerting devices. Now, instead of just the flashing lights, now you have well, it's
Oh,
I guess
everything-
it's retro, and it's
In the future, everything's pixelated.
that's right. I'm thinking of that Pac-Man, various Pac-Man videos.
Yeah, Waka
Ex-
Waka.
Waka Waka, here he comes. Or Pong, the red and the blue kind of float around the screen, fighting each other. Bing, bing, bing.
Yeah, that's what I think of when you do the minions. Beat-oop.
Bing.
Thank you, darling. Appreciate that.
Love you.
Love you.
I don't think you put all your points in, but for now, this will be a good fix. I think you kind of did a custom thing for yours. So I'm good.
I
with
haven't
it.
added anything since we started playing.
That's fine. That's totally okay. Yeah, that I'm actually going to run yours real quick just to see if that actually fixed it.
Okay.
So let's see. Your weapons are. We'll just roll that.
I just got brought an ice cream sundae.
Oh,
Nice. That did not. I didn't even roll it.
Well, that's nice.
That's gonna let me know how the night's gonna go. That's looking good. It's counting your skill. That's the important thing. All right. Cool.
Okay. That's cool. Thank you, sir.
Hoorah.
still rolled a 2 for the 1d10, but yeah. Let's get him out of the way
Yes.
early.
And
Yes, sir. I have ice cream. Jesus. You can't see her. She's on my shoulder.
Oh yeah, we can. She's moving around enough. It's like
I just got to pull forward. You can pull her up. Yeah.
Mine,
It's like a goddamn parrot.
all right. So we last left off. We had quite an encounter.
Yeah.
Nearly lost Xander.
Mm-hmm.
So that ended with I still have the full map. Yeah, it ended with basically a cab coming and getting y'all.
Right.
With you basically bleeding out in the back.
Mm-hmm.
So we are now at a point where when we catch back up, you are basically in a clinic. You're not in a hospital, you're in a clinic, specifically Jane's clinic.
Mm.
Just it's easier that way. You're not going through the typical stuff of dealing with people as you would in an actual hospital. Here, you're good to go.
Yeah.
So, with everything that has occurred, you were very close to dying. You did not get critically injured or anything like that. So nothing really has to be replaced in you. It's just
My pride.
your pride, recovering from the injuries.
Yeah.
So eventually you recover, you get better, and you're released. And, to everyone, there's much rejoicing, yay, everyone was happy. And all you want to do is go home. Well,
Mhm.
home for you is your car.
Right.
So you go to where you last left it. It's not there.
Great.
And of course, you look around, keep looking, like, where is it? I know I left it right here.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, where's my car?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
This is where we're at. And needless to say, you are a bit antsy.
Mm-hmm.
This is your car. It's not just a car.
Yeah.
There's memories there. There's
Mm-hmm.
a lot there from your past,
Yeah.
stuff you don't want to let go.
Oh yeah.
So everyone else, wherever you are, all of a sudden your phones start blowing up from Xander. Did any, y'all take my ride?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's getting something different. And, everyone's kind of giving you the same response. Huh? What do you mean?
Well, it ain't here.
So I'll leave you with that and let you do as you wish with that information.
Well, I ain't got your ride. While you were face down in your own blood, I got my own ride.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's got more.
I can see that with a saxophone in the sidecar. Yeah.
Playing itself as you go down the road.
Mm-hmm. No, it's just strapped on your back like a guitar, but it's just drawing air as you pass by.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the harmonic effects of motion.
Mm-hmm.
So, where was this car last seen?
And I rattle off the corner.
Okay. Well, I am all up for a ride right now, so I ride on over there and just kind of look around.
Did you have OnStar?
Weep, weep.
It's a Ford product. I'm sorry.
I look for the house that it's plugged into.
Yeah.
Powering it, yeah. We were joking about the Ford F-150 that powers houses, yeah. Okay, so yeah, look around there. See what there is to see. What sort of neighborhood is this? Did he park it in a battle zone? I mean, seriously?
So I think I've told you where y'all reside. So y'all are mainly reside in what's called Haywood, which I don't know if I've uploaded this. I'll give you a map in a second.
Hey,
This is kind of this is an average area. There are combat zones, but there are residential areas where you don't have to worry about that. There's not really anyone crazy in this area either. You're not really having crazy gangs fighting in this area. This is kind of a very kind of chill area.
Normal
You can
level
stay chill.
of street readiness, yeah.
Yeah. Because since the nuke went off in city center, while that was getting cleaned, people that didn't die moved out of the city center, which was quarantined. So the burbs got bigger until only the elite of the elite went back. And no, I don't want that one. So this is kind of a sort of nice, sort of area. No one's crazy rich. At the same time, no one's trying to cave your skull in. unless you just happen to make the local wildlife mad.
Yeah.
Well, it's simple enough to go there and look around a little bit, see if anybody knows anything. Not in a personable, non-confrontational manner.
I'm sure he's probably paid some urchins and stuff to kind of keep an eye on it. So I may do a little investigation just to see if anything comes up.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Get to the right page here. All right.
I'd have kept an eye on it for you, but I have to have depth perception whenever I was working with you. So
Yeah, I read you. I guess that's just what. Isn't there an actual investigation seal?
Yeah, it's under social.
Yes.
Okay, I was trying to figure out what they called it. So, well, I guess I didn't take it. I got interrogation, but not investigation.
Well,
Well, you can always roll it, see what you get.
I'll do that.
Yeah. All right. Well, I got a streetwise too. Nothing, but
Yeah, I played Cyberpunk 2077, so the layout is the layout. It's
Hey, John Pandora.
crap.
Stuff like tracking and awareness,
Yeah, maybe.
conceal and reveal object. That kind of sounds appropriate. I don't know.
No, I don't want you laying on the keyboard. Lay down.
All right. What in the heck? Why is it not rolling? You still in it, Peg?
No. Here, I can pull you up.
No, it's just I've been so long I forgot what to click on. I get
just the name of the skill.
Yeah,
Is all.
what the hell? Oh, there it goes. I was looking at the values and not the actual do it. There we go. Sorry. I was in the wrong mode, I guess.
So, Xander, with you, you can tell it didn't just drive off. Obviously, you have put enough in that car to protect it against someone just
Yeah.
busting up in a window. So you know that's not what occurred. You can tell. You can tell that they lifted it onto another vehicle and drove off yonder onto the street. And from the street, I mean, where hundreds of cars drive every day, it's kind of easy to lose track of.
Yeah.
So you know at least they didn't get in it, and it's not going to be in a ditch somewhere.
Compromised. Yeah.
Yeah, not compromised yet. For 3D, you know, as well as everyone, that there's always people trying to make a buck. It's not necessarily, just the gangs. Anyone that has skill will use that skill to try and get ahead and survive in Night City. And you have heard, because you're a man of the people at your shows, that there's a particular group of people that they've been getting the name around. They're not big timers yet, but they've definitely been making waves by not just stealing. They've been stealing vehicles, not just everyone else, but they've stolen from other bigger gangs. There's obviously some boosters,
Right.
and they're trying to make a name for themselves.
Well, I think the thing is, ask the folks around here if they saw anything, and if they did, they happen to mention the description of those boosters. Well, then we might have a lead there.
Yeah.
And I had to say one other thing, Jane. Oh gosh, we have got to do something with that ensemble. That's one of his things. Style. Okay, so yeah,
Nash.
look around, talk to people.
And my streetwise ain't yours.
You're more or less just like whoever took it ain't gonna be living soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna perforate them.
Maybe you ought not to be the one going around asking the questions. So you get that face that you have,
Mm.
and it doesn't help that you're carrying the rocket launcher at the ready. So it's just just a moment,
Okay.
and just calmly go out. Again, it's just a community. We've got houses, we've got people, we've got street vendors, Anybody see anything? With a little bit of, Euro creds as lubrication.
So you actually ask around, and eventually you see this guy kind of crawl out of a pile of garbage. And he goes, "Oh, you talking about that cool car that used to be there? Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
who did it.
Oh,
Yeah, bunch of kids came over here, took the nice tarp off it. They tried to break into it. They couldn't. They get mad. One actually, I think he electrocuted himself.
Hmm.
But
Sounds accurate.
I thought they'd leave, but nope. Came in with a truck, hauled it off. And I'm thinking that they took it back to the old warehouse when here in Pacifica, trying to tear it apart. Get in that way.
that makes sense, but that's awfully specific. Why would you think they went to that warehouse between here and Pacifica?
Because all the other ones here are owned by the Valentinos.
Good point. So what this truck
So-
look like and what these kids look like? And do they match the description of this up-and-coming booster gang?
So the people that he mentions, young, he describes them as kids.
Yeah, up-and-comers.
Now, that could just mean they're young.
But how about the truck? Like, what color was it? What model was it?
Oh, so it was this big. It had to have been Militech.
Oh, yeah.
Old holler from them. Yeah, that thing can move anything quick. Got the engine, the equipment. It could haul off a container truck if it wanted to.
So
Bit
did they have
overkill.
any sort of gang styling on that big truck? Or was this just plain green?
It wasn't green anymore. They grinded the green paint off. Ain't easy to take that off. And they tried painting it almost red.
So it was this kind of sickly red-green metal rust thing?
Exactly.
Got it. Okay. Well, give that man 50 creds.
God bless you, sir.
Come on back to Xander and anybody else that wanted it up, and we have a description and a destination.
Sounds like a target.
Yeah. Let's verify that it's in fact the right one first. I'll go look at it.
I'll go along, but at your request, I'll keep my distance.
So from where you're at, it's not really that far of a drive to get where you need to. And Pacifica is in Night City is an area that was going to be almost like a resort. Huge, not even skyscrapers, space scrapers, as they call them. Huge. Right on the coast, all this stuff. And when you get in there, you see they're all crumbling apart. It almost seems like this was something they started and stopped. And it happened after the nuke went off, couple years, a decade before. Everything stopped. There's a seizure of everything because you lost one of your biggest power players base in Night City. And everyone just kind of froze and didn't want to do anything because they didn't know what would happen. And all efforts were put to saving the city from the radiation. And this project that would have been completed by now never got finished and probably never will. And it's almost like a ghost town. There's not really people living here. This is just, ruins almost. It's eerie, especially for for it being still in Night City. So it doesn't take long for you to figure out what this warehouse was. Because it's one of the few that are still intact and one of the few that still has power running to it. So quickly find it. And for just a gimme, you see the truck.
Mm.
So obviously, old man was right.
Yeah.
Well, this is the spot and this is the place, but that don't mean it's here. And I don't think you necessarily want to be going and just shooting randomly. You just want your car, right? I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know. You want vengeance and stuff like that, but really, you just want your car. That's
Yeah.
the important thing.
Now,
Okay.
hopefully, they haven't gotten pieces yet.
Yeah, you're just kind of stitched back together, man. I mean,
Mm-hmm. It hurts.
well, let's go see if it's in there, huh?
Yeah. All right.
Do we have the gang assembled? I would make that call.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, we got this thing. We're going to go see if we can find Xander's car in a warehouse full of, well, we don't know what. Could use some help.
So yeah, anyone that wants to go and help can be there. So
Yeah.
Sounds good.
easily take a tram. So
Sparky, we got the love affair of your life right here. This big old truck. Here, take a picture of it and show it to him. Look at that.
So Sparky, you can tell that it's an old Militech hauler from the corporate wars. In great
Nice.
condition. Just they painted it. They tried to get the green off and made it some sickly red green.
I painted it red. Thought it would go faster.
Red ones do go faster. So okay, so that's Damone, Xander, Sparky. Anyone else want to go? Or is there that I didn't call off?
I'm probably with them.
Okay.
How far out of my way is this?
It's definitely way out of city center for you.
I'll have a nice car brought around to drive me out there.
So while everyone's looking, all of a sudden here comes a personal car pull up and out pops Ludwig. Have the whole gang there. Now, there is typical warehouse. There is a large bay door to enter where they would bring everything in. You don't really see like a man door on that side, but you haven't really walked all the way around. And you can actually find, you go to the side, there is a man door, just an open door you can get in through.
All right.
Well, I had to say, we're not necessarily the best at the sneaky stuff. And given recent experience, the shooty stuff, has certain risks.
Yeah.
These guys are really are kind of in business, right? Well, let's go see what they have for sale.
Bring you here. And if you scroll to the bottom, you should find y'all. So, all right. So it is a chop shop. They're working. They got a bunch of cars and they're grinding one apart right now, trying to tear it apart. And, several people are working. This guy right here just happens to be standing there. He hasn't heard you come in. It's loud. It's very loud. That machinery is not quiet. It seems that he's just overlooking this truck right here. You have a raised balcony There's a few people up there.
Hmm.
Some are walking around, and it's the old building, smell of mildew and sparks and everything like that. Smoke just fills in. There's, they're using pieces of wood to cover up gaps in the floor.
Do we see our target?
And Xander, you see it.
Okay.
I don't have an exact model for the car that
I
they
couldn't
did.
find one either. Yeah, I couldn't find one either, so it works.
Want something that looks different. Oh, there it is. Just sitting there.
Haven't been messed with yet, so that's cool.
So
Cool.
I'll let Mr. Charisma have at it first.
All right. That's how we're going to play it. That works for me. Hey, Ludwig, you mind coming with? You're the one that's going to sell this.
No, I'm buying. I'm here to find a car.
Yeah, that's right. So we'll go over to Mr. Distracted here and say,
so when you do that, he spins around and goes, "Hey, what the fuck?"
whoa, 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 whoa. Come in peace, man. Come in peace.
Sissy,
And
legal
he-
chop chop. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's shaking. He is just, you scared the shit out of him.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's the hat, man. I can't deal with that hat.
Okay.
I'm trying to
All
look
right,
as
all
bored
right.
as possible.
I take the hat off. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to have startled you, but well, you guys are well, you're kind of known now. You've been pulling off some good stuff, and we're kind of here to see what you got, if you know what I mean.
And he's looking around, and he's like, I'm not in charge. Hold on.
That's okay. That's okay. Let's go find the man with the pen.
So you see him, kind of, he's edging backwards, and he's still pointing that pistol at you, and he goes,
That's okay. That's okay, man. To give him the broadest smile I can. It's just we come in peace. Mr. Wick here, he's interested in purchasing, and I am here to ensure that he gets the best deal possible.
and he goes, and he screams up, it's like, "Hey, fists! Hey, company!" And,
Customers, I yell.
and you hear from that balcony, you just hear, "Hey, shut that machinery off." "What'd you say?" Kid yells back, "Visitors."
That's better than company. I'll
Yeah.
let that one go.
Yeah. So you see this gentleman, he backs off from the rail, and he walks all the way where y'all are. And for everyone else, you kind of notice that certain people are starting to stop what they're doing and take notice. To those
Yeah, I
that know,
watched how he walked across that wood too.
yeah.
Oh, sir, may I introduce myself? I am Damone. This is Mr. Wig, and these are our associates. We are here to inspect your wares. We've heard of your gang, and you do good work, and we hope that you have something of worth to us. All smiles and earnestness.
So when you say that, both individuals kind of look at each other, look back at you. Who says I have wares?
Thank-
Seriously.
Lugwood will just have one eyebrow raised, looking around.
So everything's for sale, just has a price.
Seriously, my good sir. Your exploits are becoming well known.
They
Fame.
kind of look at each other when you say that, talking about their exploits.
If you do not wish to be known for your exploits, well, I understand some might like secrecy, but most prefer fame because that's good for business.
How'd you know about us? What do you mean we got a reputation?
I point at the truck. It's hard to miss.
Yeah. You hear that, boys? People are starting to take notice.
And I nod and smile and say, yes, we are. So what do you have here for us? You have some vehicles for sale, some quality goods? Gently used, perhaps?
For sale? You mean
Yes.
like you want
Everything's for sale.
not everything?
Hmm.
You want parts or you want a full vehicle?
Mr. Wig is not interested in assembling a vehicle, sir. He's interested in driving one with style and grace.
Huh.
Well, I'll be riding in it. Someone else will be doing the driving.
Yes, that'll be me, but okay.
So when you say that, he kind of shrugs his shoulders and he just goes, "Well, what do I got intact? You can have this guy.
The truck.
You
Really?
can have this truck." But like, they're all kind of like looking around. You see him scratching his chin.
What kind of vehicle did Xander have, so I know what to be looking for?
That
It's that one right
thing,
there.
yeah.
They're not even hiding it. It's just right there.
So it
Yeah,
actually looks like that.
it is that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we couldn't find an exact match. It's a old lead sled Mercury.
What would that be known for in this place? Like utility, military application?
It would be exotic.
Yeah.
And safe. Very safe.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I think
It's armored.
blood say that. Like I'm needing to go somewhere. I need to make an impression, but I also need to make sure people that get jealous can't do anything about it.
Well, Mr.
Yeah.
Wig, the truck certainly does look like it is formidable. Well, these gentlemen could do some touch-up work to improve its appearance. That might suffice.
I mean, yeah, I guess we could paint it. Paint it red.
It looks like you tried that, though.
Is the wrong
No,
red.
the truck is missing some critical aspect of ferocity and imposing. It doesn't have any weapons mounted on it, but that vehicle does. Pointing over there at Xander's. That's quite impressive looking.
That one ain't for sale.
Well, why is that, sir? Everything has a price.
Nah, you can't afford that one.
Mr. Wig, he looks over his shoulder.
Well, just breaks out in a big smile. Try me.
Let's see. And he actually walks over there. He's running his hands along it. It's like this car's a tough nut to crack. You see, this is exotic. This is a rare car. You can't find none like this anymore. Not without selling your soul. It's like this bad girl is so bad, looks beautiful, but you're safe. Hell, you're almost death proof in this car. And a death proof car, at least $1 million each. Unless you can get in it, then I'll let you drive away.
You say
Does
that.
Xander hear that?
Oh yeah. I'm sitting there thinking, I'm a mechanic. Let me have a crack at it.
Yeah, and sure enough, I'll distract big guy saying that's an exorbitant price. It is a thing of great beauty, and I'm quite certain that Mr. Wig would be well protected inside, but $1 million. Surely we can be doing something better, particularly in light of the fact that you yourself haven't gotten access to the vehicle yet. We don't even know what its capabilities are, just its appearance, which is impressive. Okay,
Yeah.
Xander, go.
Yeah.
The boys would be so jealous if I pulled up in this.
Mr. Wade's actually going to want to ride after his performance.
Well, we'll probably all get a ride in as soon as we can get it going. But, you know, amongst everything else he has in his, you know, in his little fob, I'm sure it's got remote start. And he'll walk up to it and he'll run his hand across it and he'll go, show me. And it starts.
So
Oh, well, it appears that our mechanic has, in fact, gained access to the vehicle. Yeah, are you a man of your word, sir?
so they all kind of start looking at each other. They go, wait a minute.
But I do think that the truck is worth something still. Trying to break up this, wait a minute moment. That has potential there. Get in the car and leave, Xander.
Yeah, well, like I said, I got the door open. I make sure everybody sees the rocket launcher as I'm getting in.
So that they see that, and you see him wave his fingers, and they start opening that door. They'll let you leave,
All right.
but you can tell they're pretty crestfallen about that.
Yeah.
Well, we ought not to disappoint them too greatly because they did go through all this effort. Mr. Wigg, in the kindness of your heart, do you see any value in this transaction? The man has kept his word, after all.
Of course. Hey, if he sees another one in blue, tell him to give us a call.
And the guy's just like,
The truck, we use it as a burner.
yeah, he's like, I got blue paint.
I'm going to tell the boys about you. They might come by to get some of their own after they see me in this one.
He just seconds says like, yeah, okay, yeah, that'll be fine, thank you. They're just in shock at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you, sir, for your kind indulgence. And actually, yes, do you have a certain motorcycle part I've been looking for an upgrade of my radio?
He kind of like comes out. It's like, oh yeah. What you need, like a speaker? You need?
Yeah, I need a whole system. Something that I don't necessarily want to bring down the shacks, but I need something to project myself. I like my music. I'm trying to get him something so he doesn't feel totally slighted by this. So get him back in his element.
So he actually has a part, and he just kind of goes, 100
Okay. Yeah, that's right. I try not to do the laughing part, but nonetheless, I go ahead and give him 100. That is fantastic. Well, thank you, sir, and we will remember you. And Mr. Wigg then gets in Xander's car, and we
Yep.
all leave.
And like, thanks for the rescue, boys.
Can you drop me at First in Maine? There's a great noodle shop I've been wanting to try out.
Sure.
And shows up in that tank. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, when he pulls up, that is the meanest sounding thing you've ever heard. It's loud.
You should meet my
While I'm drinking.
So, Xander, you get far enough away where you're comfortable where you don't think they'll, they're never going to catch you in the truck, but you feel that they haven't come after you.
Yeah.
You hamming it up. So you actually get out and you run your hands over everything and checking, making sure that they actually did not get in. And you actually hear, while you're doing this, you kind of look underneath and you hear a woman saying, "That's a nice ride."
I said, thanks, I just got it.
It is nice.
And you hear the person, walk toward you and kind of goes, it's not as nice as it once was.
That's probably true too.
And it's definitely not as nice as the person that owns it.
Yeah, he's not very nice either.
Very good. I'll leave you to your repairs. And you hear the person just walk off.
recognize him?
You only see by the time you look, see they have they got a hood pulled up and everything, but definitely looks out of place for where you're at.
Hmm.
They don't fit.
Right. I didn't have a whole lot of conversation with that chick we were beating on, but I wondered.
No, but your phone does blow up not that long after you look, and it's Max. It goes, goes voicemail.
Yeah, Max was shaking.
And goes, friends, holy shit, you will not believe this. Something's happened to Jammer. I need you to come meet me at the club right now.
I guess we're moving again. Get your noodles to go.
So doesn't take long to get back to the club. And when you get there, Max, he's not in his typical happy party boy mood. He's on edge. He goes, friends, thank you for coming here. By the way, Xander, glad you survived failing ambush of Deacon. Or it was quite the fight.
Oh, he's just got 1.5 new candies.
Yeah.
So he's walking around and pacing. He's like, ever since we got involved with those documents and the edge, things have gotten very, very weird. Spyglass is okay. He has told me that he hasn't heard anything and showed me some of the footage he captured night of failed assassinate of assassin.
I'll be better prepared for him next time.
I hope so. Artisok is not one for giving up so easily.
Yeah, well, I've known about that too.
And he's pacing back and forth. He's like, no, this is troubling. Jamor, as you know, is difficult to work with sometimes, yes. And occasionally, I think they die while doing job. But this time is different. I have been in contact with them. However, something was off. Phone call interrupted halfway through from gunfire and screams. I've never known them to scream.
Yeah, the scream sounds unusual. The gunfire probably pretty normal.
Anywhere in this town.
So as you can tell, I'm quite concerned. This is unusual.
So when was this, and where does he normally hang out?
I've never known Jammer to be a social butterfly. They've always just
Voice on the phone.
always voice on phone. And I never found them, they found me. So as you can tell, I've never truly interacted with them in person. This is very hard to describe their identity. All I have ever known them is a Jammer. So, this is what I think. I think that they were caught doing something they were not supposed to do. And in doing so, pissed off the wrong people, and are now in deep shit. That is just guess. So,
Probably very educated, yes.
I do best. So, I can only give you so much information. Last I knew, they had apartment over, it was near Santo Domingo. Kind of a residential area, easy to hide. No one would really think of someone there as being a netrunner, but I luckily have just been given information through a tracking device. Last thing that Gemma did for me before the phone call went dead. I think it's very important that we do not give up on our netrunner friend. They have been invaluable to us. So, prepared for a fight or finding dead body.
Hmm.
So, whatever equipment you need, tell me. I will give it to you.
I need some fresh armor.
That I have plenty of.
And I think just an address book of where Jammer's at would be helpful.
Well, yeah, it's pretty good. You know, he sends it to everyone who's like, yeah, done. Anything else?
We'll do our best.
And he's still pacing. He's on edge. And he goes, listen. I do not mean to be sourpuss, but losing Jamor will be devastating to me. Not just loss of friend and coworker, but now I will have to find all new netrunner, renegotiate contracts. It hurts my head. Jamor has been good to me. It's been good to you.
Yeah.
Please find my friend.
So I guess with that, off we go.
Well, I do have one thing. If oh, everybody, the cat's aside. Someone to take on Jammer is probably a netrunner themselves, and we don't necessarily have very adequate protection against that sort of thing. You know, not all of us are massively cybered, some more than others, but nonetheless, we do have cybernetics that can be interfered with, do we not?
Well,
What can you do to help us protect ourselves from the same sort of person that took out Jammer? Is this in the guns battle? Probably. There are probably going to be goons around, but the real threat's going to be, well, someone capable of taking out Jammer.
and he nods his head and he goes, that is true. It's like, I have something that can help with that. And so he's like, I will be right back. And he leaves.
This should be good.
And, you know, the whole time the club's still going, nothing stopped. And he comes back and goes, okay, this is what I know and what could help. He hands you a few pieces of equipment. He's like, these free. I can't do much with anything with these, but perhaps you can. And he goes, the people, most netrunners attack net. A few can do personal hacks in person when they see you. Best way to defend against that is to not be seen.
Yeah.
But you know how easy that is. So, to give a bit of an edge, he hands a few things. It's like, these are scramblers. They will hide you, at least for the while. Yeah, they'll hide you. If I'm stuck on the wire. Okay. Nothing bad. It's just my mic. He goes, so these will help keep your communication silent, but it will also protect you for a little bit. You know, it won't take long for them to breach that and then breach you. Now, unless anyone has anything crazy in their heads, you shouldn't be at much risk. You know, they can only shut off tech, not the body.
Yeah.
And it's not very
No
high
one's,
tech to shut off a body, though.
No one's heart or brain is wired to internet, is it?
Not to the internet, no.
He goes, well, listen, All I know is that it is very dangerous. You know, your cyber decks, if you have one, are definitely at risk. Anyone with a neural link, you're at risk, or eyes, they can blind you only for a little bit. Won't be permanent. It's still, some people still requires old-fashioned bullets to kill. It's only
Okay.
it's only completely pulling neural link from head of a netrunner while they are in the web. Is that a horrifying death? At least that I know of. But
These might give us the edge we need. We'll see. We'll see. And let's go look up this apartment.
so
Here you go, Max. I had an extra order of noodles.
Yes, sir.
so it doesn't take you that long to find the apartment. And it's ransacked. It's almost not even like an apartment. It's almost like a small house. So Santo Domingo is kind of like trying to rebuild that old school style of neighborhoods. There's actual like single family houses in certain areas. And then there's your typical skyscraper, apartments that you are also used to seeing and living in. So it's kind of crazy. You have big buildings and open space little houses. And this house happens to be where Jammer was, and it is a wreck. There's a few dead bodies in there. They look like gangers. You can't tell who's who. And there's a few blood trails, and then leading out of the apartment, obviously probably where they were dragged, and that's all you can see. Of course, that's in the living room. You go in the bedroom, and there's all these computers along the wall. Just money was definitely going into this.
It does look like he was here. Was here.
Look for clues.
Okay. So I'll screen for here. So what you see looking around is definitely seems like these people broke in. It did not go their way, and someone left bloodied. Gangers.
Any of the computer stuff been yanked?
A few things were, yes.
Okay.
But you notice that all the monitors are off except for one. One that's still kind of powered on.
Don't touch nothing.
Oh yeah.
How bad was whoever was bleeding? Are we talking close to bleeding out, or?
So the person that left, they were wounded. They were not. It wasn't fatal.
Okay.
Yeah, we saw way more blood with Xander.
Yeah. Thanks.
Folks, I think I'm gonna head out. You guys take care.
Okay.
All right. Take care, man.
Okay. So you can't. Let's see. Yeah, you still have the one particular monitor still going. Bodies. It's very weird to you.
How long has this look has been since it transpired?
Not that long ago, probably a day ago.
Gotcha.
Or not that long to where it's still kind of fresh.
I would think a few hours because Max called us after he was on the phone with Jammer. So yeah, the screen. I know I said don't touch nothing and holding to that, but is there anything on the screen of note?
So it's just, it's almost like a notification, like ding 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 ding.
Jammer was the sort to have some countermeasures, I'm sure. So don't touch nothing. So we have a blood trail.
So it leads outside, and it looks like it just leads out to the street.
And vanishes. Perhaps got a vehicle and took off.
Mhm.
You go maybe touch something.
Lud pulled out a phone and makes a quick call to Sid,
So
who is logged into the party, but not to the meeting yet.
Oh yeah, I see that. Y'all, if you're done rooting around in here, I'll look at the notification. God help me.
okay, so let me this for you. No, work for me, computer.
That's what I'm saying. I click the thing, nothing's happening.
So let's look different. Okay, so so this is what you're kind of looking at right here. There are monitors, and the one with the blue screen, that is what's working.
Okay.
So as you're looking at it, you notice, okay, yeah, there's notifications on here.
Did that make any sense?
So you're seeing this right here.
Okay, well done. Click on it.
Okay. So, you see, you click on it, and all of a sudden, plink pops up, and screen starts going, loading in, and all of a sudden, it's almost like like a Zoom call, but there's not a face on it. You're just getting audio. And you're on the other end. Finally, who is in my house?
Well, there's a bunch of dead bodies and us. It's 3D. Man, you sound like you need help. Where you at?
I'm somewhere.
Yeah. Bleeding out, I guess.
And you hear pause and go, I'm not hurt, but
Disappointed.
I'm hiding.
Okay. How can we help you?
Get me out of here.
I can if I don't know where you're hiding.
Only we didn't had an armored car.
We do. That's why the car isn't as good as it used to be, because it's got a quarter-inch of steel plating.
So kind of give us a clue here, man. Where do we need to go to get you out of here?
I left house somewhere in apartments. Don't know which one.
Got it.
Clears that up.
So, well, it makes sense. I mean, he ran and just went into the first place he could get into. So he didn't know. How far did you run? How long?
Don't know. Sending coordinates.
That'll work.
That's something we deal with.
So he sends us a place.
Yep.
And somewhere in that place is our hiding netrunner.
Yes.
You say you ain't hurt, but you sure as hell sound like. Is this a netrunner thing? You been zapped?
This is
Careful, Jess.
This is
You might have asthma and be sensitive about it.
I guess. What did he say? No, this is a.
me thing.
Okay. Oh, got it. Yeah, panic attack.
But no, that's you knowingly.
Okay. Well, we'll see what we can do with it. Is there any other way we can get in touch with you aside from suspicious email icons?
You hear a pause. You go, hold on. And you hear, almost like a phone notification. I have new phone. here, on your phones, you get all the contact information. Here's Jammer.
Okay. That's good. This is good. But mute that sucker, right?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. We coming. Hang in there. And yeah, let's go.
So the coordinates that you were given, it's kind of easy to find. It's not crazy, anything like that.
Does that apply to electronically? We are in a cyberpunk world.
Yeah.
Now that we have this new cell phone, we can ping it.
So it will make it easier. So you're able to easily, track by pinging it. Of course, the signal's very easy right now because you're in the open. Once you start getting near those mega blocks, ooh, it's starting to get a little wonky. So at some point you think, okay, I think I found it. Or at least you found the hub. And excuse me. So of course it's a big building. And you have no idea which floor. No idea.
Yeah. And that's as close as I can get us. Anybody else got any ideas?
So we're at the building, but we don't know what floor is what you said?
Yeah.
How many floors?
Oh, there's enough.
120?
Easily.
Wonder if we can triangulate.
So with what you have, that's kind of,
Too much interference.
yeah, you are in pretty much you're good way to describe this. What
Signal
that
City?
Yeah, that signal from the phone can only do so much for where you're at. If you had something bigger, might be able to really nail it down. But you're pretty much at this point, you're old-fashioned detective work of, okay, I'm just finding wherever there's goons or call out, maybe you'll find Jammer.
Well, here's the thing. So we're guessing that he staggered out of his place, got in a vehicle, probably drove over here or near here. If he drove here, he probably drove into the parking lot, the parking garage below. We didn't see a vehicle just kind of haphazardly thrown up on the curb outside.
No.
So let's start in the parking garage and see if we can trace from there.
Okay. So in the park garage, you don't see a car that was just like crashed into the wall or anything like that.
He didn't say he was hurt, just panicked. He probably parked.
There's nothing out of the ordinary there. Nor do you find anything that sticks out of the ordinary, because most people that are residents, their cars are kept in a separate area. Those that are here for business are in another section. And in this section, you're not really seeing anything out of the ordinary except for what almost looks like a transport van and a car.
It's probably the van because you probably carry equipment around with him.
Or the van might belong to the people that tried to attack him. Either way, it's something to check out.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So you go over there, you see in the car, there is some blood, and some weapons. You don't really see anything crazy in this. So this is obviously assailants. You go to the van. It is a transport van. There's no equipment inside except for, ironically, looks like gun racks. So it looks like assailants again.
All right. Well, that just confirms we're in the right neck of the woods. No assailants present, though. There.
Not down there, no. If it does seem that most likely they're all inside.
Okay. Well, I know we lost Sparky, but I asked Sparky, hey, would you do something about the rides? So if one of them wanders down here, they can't just leave. They can walk, but they can't drive.
He just makes it to stills their tires, puts them
That
on
works.
blocks.
So we'll leave him to it. All right. So we know they came in here. There are big elevators. I don't think he sounded like he was winded. He might have decided to take the stairs, which is crazy in a building like this. But yeah, if
Check
you're
the elevator buttons for a bloody fingerprint.
well, he's not the one leaving the blood, but we could do that. So let's go over to the elevators and the stairs and see what they look like.
So, start, call for one of the elevators. You're sitting there for a while, and it takes a while to come down. Comes up, opens, and you notice there was no blood on the call button, but when you go in, there's blood on one of the floors. And it's every other. Oh, it seems like they started, and whichever one they went to, they just pressed the button.
Okay. So did they try several floors? Does it look
Yes.
like, or
So
what are they up to now?
the last one pressed is floor 50.
They're on 50. So text our boy and say, and tell him that, dudes have searched floors sub basement to 50. They're on 50 now. We're going to 51 to start searching for you to stay ahead of them.
Press the button, off you go. And other ads start playing and stuff like that. And eventually,
What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Yeah.
yeah. So eventually, get to where you're supposed to be. And you actually, as soon as the doors open, you hear voices, and they are not happy.
Yeah, that T-16 is something to see.
Pretty much, it's people arguing. You idiot! How could you let them escape? I didn't let them escape. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
So
You're on the right. You're on the right floor.
okay.
So
Well, let's not worry. We don't see anybody. We're just hearing the.
yeah, you're hearing the argument.
Yeah. All right. Let's head off the elevator. Left and right. Safety first, and then which direction are those voices coming from?
So here, let me get everyone appropriately sized.
Rodents of unusual size.
I don't think they exist. So, So, you're all kind of looking at familiar territory. At the first apartment complex you've been in. So it's kind of simple, one hallway, multiple units.
Wedgewood
So,
Towers.
Yeah, pretty much. So you're hearing voices. Oh, I need to put you on the dang page. Oopsies. I'm forgetting that. So you're over on the right. This is the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
So, elevator's right there next to you. And once again, you hear the voices, and they sound like they are inside of one of the rooms. It just sounds like they're just sacking the place.
I can't believe the denizens of a tower like this would let somebody like that just kind of run through all the floors. There got to be gangs in here that they're pissing off as they move along. But we can potentially put a stop to it if we could set up a proper ambush.
Which is true.
But the question is, are we really interested in taking these guys out or saving our friend? The priority should be saving the friend, but how the hell do we know where he is? Still.
Probably going to wind up being one and the same before it's over with.
Yeah.
Because we're going to have to get past these guys to get out of here, so.
Well, Mr. Xander, this would be your expertise. We have a nice straight hallway into which they will have to exit doors 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or whatever. How would you like to approach this?
So I should probably do that for y'all. Let me show you what the doorways will look like. So I'm going to draw it for y'all. So you have a door here, door here, moving along, here, two. So the red X's will be your actual like doorways to these units.
So text our buddy. Beep, 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 beep. The last hallway before you ducked into an apartment. How far down the hallway did you go? Count doors, maybe?
And you just hear, didn't count doors, found the one unlocked.
So let's take a peek around the corner here. And what do we see? Is it just empty? Like this?
Okay, so if you want to search, I'll reveal it. So most of the doors, when you jiggle them, they don't feel locked. Most of these, are magnetically sealed. The owner puts their card in, unlocks, you go in, slam it shut. That's the security system. So you're not getting robbed in your own house. But it seems that none of these are locked. You got, try this one. It's got give. Weird. Try this one. It's got give. Okay, that's not a coincidence. There's something weird.
Netrunner. I mean, we knew that there was probably going to be one, so that would be a good netrunner trick. Well, that makes it hard to find the one that's unlocked. As we, I really just wanted to peek down the hall to make sure that it was clear. But do we have any indication which side the yelling is on right now?
When you listen closely, it sounds like the noise is coming from this side. I won't show you. This side.
Gotcha. All right, so right side if we're facing down the hall. All right, and presumably they have for sure eliminated this one.
Yes.
They might be in one further down. So let's take a peek in here.
All right. What I'll do is I'll set up on that corner where I have a view of the wall we hear all the noise from. I can watch those doors and provide you guys cover.
So what I hope to do is this is probably the final stretch. So Go ahead, see.
Like I said, does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'll pull down
That-
here and I'll just watch those opposite doors while you guys check the near doors.
It'll be pretty clear to us when we pass the yelling.
Yeah.
And that'll tell us which one they're in. What I was going to say was, I don't know how long this gadget of Max's lasts, but if there is a netrunner involved in here, they're probably looking at security cameras and all sorts of fun stuff like that. So, rather than just go merrily down the hall, jammer, I turn it on, and then go merrily down the hall, jammer, as I poke into these doors.
So just I guess ping whichever door you want to start with, and I'll reveal it. Okay, we'll start with that one. So, so as you open the door, you'll see straight down to there, and I'll reveal all over there. So, calling out for Jammer. You don't
I looked at
hear
a rig.
any response. There's 2 doors, one here and one here.
I tell them that we're going door to door. If you hear your name, respond. I'm not going to waste time going into the apartment. I'll just move up. And if I don't hear them on the other side,
So you still kind of hear them.
okay, so we'll do this then.
Okay. So next, revealing it, or am I hiding it?
I see nothing new. There we go.
What the hell?
It's supposed to be like a light,
Oh, okay,
I
yeah.
believe.
How fancy is your apartment? Click, click, click.
Not fancy.
All right. Move on. Don't even call for him. Just move on.
Okay. So as you move, you hear, those voices. They're very loud, and you hear on the go, nothing's in here. Let's move on to the next.
Oh, quick, quick, quick. Double time it.
Okay. So you opened it up. Bam. There's Jammer. So Jammer is a female. And Jammer is in this big rig. Now, it's not that huge, but in the Cyberpunk world, it is called a cyber chair. You have basic models. You have one that rolls and one that actually has spider legs. And she is pretty much hooked into this chair.
Okay. Well, text them as I'm rushing in there and soft closing the door. And there's nothing nearby to brace the door, is there?
You can look around.
I don't want to waste time on it. So, yeah, just rush right over to her and tell her it was third on the left to the rest of the gang. Trying to get her undercover now. Jammer, can you hear me? Shh, quick, we got to move. They're coming.
So you don't hear her respond.
Jammer, can you hear me? I'm here. They're coming. Wake up. Unplug. Whatever.
And then
Log out.
then you hear on your phone, it's like, I can't unplug unless you want to carry me.
Well, I'm going to be carrying her one way or the other, for God's sakes. It's either carry the chair or carry her. Hold on. So this guy is not the strongest fella. Yeah, not at all. He could probably do to drag her off to the side, but something has to be done in a hurry. The chair, is it mobile?
So it's powered on. It's standing. But you can tell it's almost like it's having issue trying to get going. Like it wants to start, then it stops. And
There's some sort of manual.
What if we turn on our jammer? Maybe something's affecting it. Or scrambler?
I had my scrambler on. Yeah,
Oh.
coming in here.
Maybe we're affecting it.
Okay, well, I can try that. Click.
so the chair's still doing that, and you actually hear they disabled me.
Oh,
Well, chair. Question about the chair: can it be moved manually? Can I push it?
And there's a long pause.
I'm not asking. I'm pushing it.
So you try, and it's like, it resists you. It kind of pushes back.
Okay,
It's like the
Jammer,
Boston
log
Dynamic
out.
dog. It's gonna,
Hey, Jammer, log out. We got to carry you. If we can come
And-
back for the chair, we will.
and so, you don't hear her say anything, but on the phone you hear, hold on. And while that's going on outside, you hear, at least Xander, you see people coming out of a room.
and what do they look like?
Well, or do you not see them?
When I see them, are they uniformed or
So they're uniformed.
okay? I just wonder if it was something I recognized.
No, they look almost, like mercenaries.
I got you. I blipped. I said they all got was they look. Okay.
You're fine. I put 3 out in the hallway, but I think only 2 are looking for people.
Yeah,
Sure enough.
we got the goon patrol here. But fortunately, they're going into that door.
Well,
Okay,
now we got
there
our
we go.
3. Okay, so there, Xander, you see they're actually not going into a door. They're actually scanning the hallway. And you see if they will load up. Nope. Okay.
I know which one everybody's in, so if they advance to the next one, I'm opening up.
Yeah, that's we are here.
Okay. So, okay, good. He did show up. All right. So you see another individual comes out, then another comes out,
Good grief.
and they're very quiet. And you see this individual right here tap this person on the shoulder and point down the hall.
All right.
About to get real.
All right.
They all kind of
So there's my target right there.
sneaky snakes.
I guess we need initiative, don't we?
Yes. Okay. So, all right. So security officer going first, and he's gonna move out here.
Ah,
All
crap.
right.
I didn't select myself. I didn't show up on the thing.
No,
Sorry. Dang it.
no. Go ahead.
Let me hit it again.
Yep.
I was looking at the list. I'm like, where am I? All right. What does that look like? Okay.
There.
It's worse, but I'm on there now.
Let me do this. Okay. So, Ludwig, Sid's there with you. What do you order him to do?
I do a lot of series of complicated hand gestures, which mean absolutely nothing to anybody. But I feel good doing them. And there are some finger guns included. So
He just
maybe
ordered
he'll
me
get
to go
the picture.
home. Either
All right,
that
so
or you
Sid,
got
you
jockey.
see a bunch of nonsense be waved in your hand, waved in your face. So we'll just see Sid's confused.
I can't tell if he's moving or not.
Well, here, I can move him. Do you want him to move somewhere, or?
I'm sure he'll move up and open fire when Xander opens fire.
Okay.
Because that's exactly what I told him with hand gestures. I mean, I was like, coordinate your efforts with Xander and pick your targets appropriately. He'll take the ones on the left side of the hall. You'll take the ones on the right side of the hall. You know, but just to the untrained eye, it looked like gibberish.
All right. So this individual walks up closer to that apartment and actually gets as close to the wall as they can. And Xander, you see it, but basically these two share a nod.
Mhm.
That officer kind of does a hand gesture.
Yeah.
So this one, he's kind of staying as kind of a rear guard. And that's what he's going to stay. All right, Damone?
Well, I don't know what's going on outside. Dude, folks haven't necessarily to keep me in the loop. But has Jammer logged down yet?
So if you ask, Jammer says, not yet. Time. Of course, it'd be nice if you could have like a loading screen that showed you the estimated, but you're kind of just stuck there.
All right. Well, all I can do is there anything that I can set up as a barricade here?
Okay, so, and I mean, there's multiple pieces of furniture. There is some trash, but it just seems, that furniture is probably your best bet. If you further explore,
Ain't gonna stop nothing. But hey, is there anything I can do to cover her? Trash bags, make her look like a chair.
So if you start looking through the other rooms, you're looking for trash or trash bags, or probably a tarp in there.
Tarp would do.
All right, so
There is a little LED screen that says, please wait while shutting down. Updates are being applied. Do not power off your computer.
Yeah. Of course, Jammer would wait until now, right? So
the little paper clip guy, Clippy, pops up. How can I help you?
I shoot it. So, but anyway,
Clippy.
that's what I'm going to attempt to do is try to cover Jammer because Jammer can't be moved yet. I'm 3D would be aware of the danger of just ripping out the plug. So that's common knowledge, I think. So if that's possible, I do it. If not, then after I'm done, I just stand here and try to. She's just sitting there. She can't dodge. So I'll just try to stand there and take whatever hits come the way.
Okay. So, I mean, you've done your best to kind of cover Cher and her, casually leaned against the wall, smoking a cigarette, flipping a coin like a, cool jazz, man. So that's 3D's plan. All right, Xander.
All right. I ain't got no way of being subtle.
I think Subtle's the name of his silencer.
Yeah.
Settle's the name of the rocket launcher.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Settle.
All right. I guess I'll go with the pistol.
Okay.
I'm going this rear guard guy.
All righty. Okay. So, ooh, almost. So,
Yeah.
What do you mean almost?
Well, you got 22. You needed a 25. Almost.
That's yards. This is feet, right? I don't want the rover to impact the surface of Mars here.
No.
Inconceivable. Our slide rules are impervious to. Oh.
Okay, so about 48. Okay, that would have made it then if it's in feet to yards.
Yeah. Okay.
So shoot the guy. He will attempt.
I like how this character sheet is cheating and it says meters/yards as if they're exactly the same.
Yeah, there's a bit of a difference there, guy.
It could be mega yards.
Could be Pegg yards. Super yards. All right, so he takes that.
Well, in the future,
So-
America did change the metric system. They just called it metric yards.
Okay, so that guy gets hit and he yells out, "Contact, contact."
Or
He's
perhaps,
professional,
ow! Contact, contact. So yeah.
pretty much. So yeah, 3D, you hear a shot ring out and and you're like, oh fudge. And almost as if on cue, he'll move up. And he'll shoot at Xander because that's all he knows.
All right. Where is Dodge at?
Evasion will be under fighting.
Okay. Got you.
I was
I'll
going to
throw
say
that.
it was wet. It's west of St. Louis, but yeah.
It's nearer to Kansas City. Yeah.
So he evaded it
Dove back around the corner.
pretty much. Okay. And essentially, the other one, this guy here, he will move up 2. All right. Wig. Don't move my pencil.
Movement was 6 squares. Yeah, okay. I have one more square to move. I wanted to get far enough to shoot and then take a step back after shooting. I think I'll do
Absolutely.
that. Yeah. Hide behind Jane, you know?
Exactly.
I mean-
Special skill, human shield.
When Xander opens up, I take that as permission to get to use my favorite very heavy pistol.
And which one are you aiming at? The one closest to you?
Yes. So that would have been 10 yards. Yeah, I hit it.
Okay, so he's going to attempt a dodge. Nope, he takes it.
Haha.
All right. Jane?
I practiced my Captain Kirk roll and roll back.
Wow. Not
Just
moving
up
my
the
pencil.
whole hall.
Yeah. Dang. Well, you got him. I don't think he can dodge that. So we'll just I'm assuming it's this guy right here.
You're mutity.
Oh, yeah. That is an incendiary slug.
Oh, perfect. So he's on fire. Let me yay, I get to use my animated fire effects. Woohoo! Okay. So basically Jane comes around the corner, racks a shotgun, cacao. And Damone, you just hear a guy go, "Ah!" Pretty much.
Oh yeah,
And I
I
will-
know who shot that was.
Step back.
All right. That guy is definitely bloodied and definitely on fire. Don't pick up my mic cap. Okay. So officer guy, he's actually gonna open the door and come in. And he sees Damone there, leaning against the wall, smoking a cigarette, flipping a coin. And that officer's like,
Yeah, how you doing?
that
You
officer,
want to try some of the good stuff?
and this individual goes, "Cut the shit. Where's Jammer?"
I had no idea what the hell you're talking about. You are already on the good stuff, but I can accentuate the experience. See, I got right over here, and he starts trying to do the drug seller, which he doesn't have any drugs on him, but he's trying.
All right, we'll go to Sid.
He may have fallen asleep.
All right, we'll do it for you. So he'll do what Jane did because it was highly effective. Which they will pop out and they will attempt to pop a shot off on that guy. Which
That was nowhere near as effective as Jane.
It's a cacao. Pew.
I don't know. Did more damage.
Okay. So, so that guy, that shot finally. Bleh. This dude's dead. He's just now a smoldering husk on the ground. I need to remove that from the count. Okay. And with that said, we'll actually pop back into cover with a more improved, better Captain Kirk roll. Okay. This person will run in as well. All right, so this individual sees you kind of messing with the officer there, and you see he's got implanted in his arm. It looks like a cyber deck.
Goody.
He's holding out in front of me and goes. He points. As goes. She's right there. Okay. So all hell's breaking loose for these guys out here. So that security op, he's saying fall back to his comrade. And then when he gets to that door, he actually yells in and goes, sir, we need to, end this quick and fall back. All right. 3D, back to you.
Well, with that, there's only two things I can do, and they both involve pressing buttons. Oh, sort of. First is the scrambler I turned off. Turn it back on. And shove it in some way that it'll be on jammer. And the second is this tear gas grenade that I quietly have been holding and popped the top on a little ways ago. Well, you got me, boys. Drop it at my feet.
I threw that before I come in.
Yeah.
It's going to get all of us.
Yeah.
Is
So
the idea.
let me look up that radius. There it is. Okay. Okay. All right. It is. Gotta make a resist torture drugs check. Got to beat a 13. Let's see. We'll do under body. So, security officer first. Okay, so he's good. And netrunner for now. Netrunner's very good. Okay, and go ahead and make a check for Damone real quick.
Made his.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is right there. Okay, so everyone's good. And
At least there's smoke.
Yeah. Just smoke. But everyone's still. You find a good. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. Let me throw that fucker in there. There we go. Okay.
And I'm already standing. I guess I can actually take a step back to stand a little bit more protectively over Jammer, but that's all I can do at this point.
Okay. So back to Xander at the end of the hall. Okay, so one guy down, one bolted into the apartment with one bolted back to the apartment, the other still in his last position.
I'm gonna go after the nearest one here.
Okay.
I'll just step out, shoot, and come back.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, wasn't as good.
Yeah. Okay. That was a miss. Okay. So that guy actually respond to you. Fire. Okay, so he actually hit you. And you definitely didn't beat that, so.
Yeah, I got it. What are you doing, cat?
Judging you.
Yeah. knocking over a pile of models is what she's doing.
Scandalous. All right, Wig.
Alexander is bravely drawing fire. I'll fire again at dude closest. It paused on me. I didn't mean to shoot twice. Let's see, 12 yards. Don't think I hit. It's just out of range. Oh well.
Here. Hold on. I'm just calling that an even 40. No, you made that. Oh wait. Oh no, you did this. Alrighty. We'll go to Jane.
Okay, so step out. Never mind.
Oh, yeah, that's a miss.
Slightly related, I saw a great video about stormtroopers getting LASIK surgery.
Yes,
they
by
just-
corridor.
Yeah, they just totally ended this whole series really quickly.
It's pretty funny. Okay, so this guy. All right. So the little cloud there dissipates, and he'll actually walk up to 3D, and he actually whips out a nightstick and goes, get out of the way. Oh, we tried, and you can roll an evasion there.
It's still a 19. Yeah. Okay. You know what?
That is a lot of skill.
I know.
That is a lot of skill. This
A lot
is
of deck.
this is 3D. He looked the guy straight in the eye and wouldn't flinch.
Yeah.
No dodge. Just
So you take it, and he's kind of shocked you took it. And he holds that stick up and goes, "Stay out of this. Get out of the way."
and he just locks eyes with him and says, "Hell no. This is my friend. And your friends are getting slaughtered out there right now. You might be able to mow me down. You probably can. But then you're going to die. So make a wise choice right now and get the hell out while you can."
And we'll come back to that after Sid. So Sid will do.
Meanwhile, outside, your friends are missing every shot.
Yeah, everyone's missing. Everyone's just shooting wildly.
This guy doesn't know that. And I don't know that. I'm counting on you to come to my rescue here in a second.
All right, so Sid's gonna fire again. So we are. Nope, he misses too. That's easy. Okay. Netrunner. What would the Netrunner do? So the Netrunner basically just goes, "Look, we ain't got time. Unplug her. We've got to go," to the security officer. And he goes, "I got him. You unplug her. That's your job, remember?" So that guy basically is going to walk around to try and unhook her.
Well, I am standing right next to her. I'm not going to allow that.
So at this point, he's just trying to. He's not he hasn't unhooked her yet. So this guy, man, that's a stretch and a half to make that shot. So guy in front of the door yells at his buddy over here to fall back, yells inside and goes, "Whatever you're planning on, do it now. We've got to go." He ain't gonna make that shot. Okay, Damone.
Well, if I trusted the dice, which I don't. It's been how many rounds? Since she said time, wait.
I want to say it was about 2 rounds ago.
Oh, not a lot of time.
So, yeah. And you haven't heard anything from her. You have not heard a single reply.
I haven't exactly been able to concentrate on my phone anyway, so yeah.
So but you've heard nothing come through. All you know is this cat right here is just gonna say screw it and basically pull the plug on her, whether she's ready to come off or not.
Yep, that's what I thought. Totally didn't trust the dice. All right. Well, like I say, I'm not going to allow that to happen.
So
That was my attempt to face off with our buddy here. But as for him trying to unplug her,
okay, so this will how this thing goes down. So he walks up. He's starting to basically take the tarp off. That's what he's done so far. He's taking the tarp off and is about to yank on her control plug when all of a sudden you go, wait, don't, come on. Don't do that. Don't do it. Don't, come on, don't. And he kind of looks and just goes, whatever. And he gets that hand on that, and you go, crack.
I said don't.
And you get him. So, takes a spike bat to the face.
What was it Cardozo said? Chicago Southside.
And we'll say that hit kind of knocked him back. He lets go, and he kind of gets knocked back a bit. All right, Xander, to you. Okay, so still got the one middle of the hallway, tunnel vision,
Yeah.
literally.
Yeah, I'm gonna ping him again.
I'm gonna say that's an even 38.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dead on 25.
Yep, right on it. All right, cool. So you hit him. He will try and evade. Oh, all right, so he takes that. Yeesh. All right. So that guy is still standing, but he is definitely bloodied.
All right.
And ironically enough, that's his turn. So he's actually going to fall back. He's going to fall back here.
Mm.
And the moment you can hear him go, you hear a voice outside going, "We got to go now." And there's nobody. Let's see if you could. I doubt it. So you're about 25 yards away. I'll be. Well, he actually hit you, but you evaded it. So basically, he falls back. You duck into cover as bullets hit. So nice, interesting. Okay. All right, Wig.
Is this door across from me still open?
Yes.
I think I can make that. I don't know how. I'm trying to see how movement works in this one.
So you can move number of yards equal to your move times 2. So you can actually.
So
And move is like
my move is 6. So yards times 2, 12 yards.
Yeah, so 36 feet.
Yeah, they move. So you can easily make it in there.
Okay, I'm gonna run across the hall to that door and fire as I go,
Gotcha. All right.
making this shot. Is this guy closest, the bloody one, or is that one?
Oh, hold on. This is your bloodied one right here. We'll just say that's 57. So we're looking at 19 yards.
Helps me to know the number beforehand, know what to root for.
All right, so we're looking 19.
Dang, didn't get it,
Just shy. Dang.
but I scared him.
Oh, he's scared. He's not looking good. So we'll just say that's 22 yards for that guy. For you, Jane.
Didn't make it.
Almost. Just shy. So these guys are just taking hits. All right. I'm just gonna make that even 71. So Xander, to them, you're the biggest threat.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder, will he make this? Well, he definitely made that. You're you're 23 yards away. So you can attempt an evade because he auto fired. So you're gonna have some additional damage. Oh, that was close. Damn. Okay. Well, that's gonna give you some hurt.
Mm.
So I can't exceed the weapons auto fire. The rate of fire on that's 4.
Yeah.
I definitely exceeded the DV by a lot. So you're taking 28.
All right.
Well, so, yeah, damn.
All right. So that's
So if you're wearing armor,
yeah.
27, that armor goes down a chunk.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sid. Oh yeah, you can make that. Okay, so Sid, seeing his boss be brave and put himself in danger, makes him go, "Oh my God, my paycheck!" And he runs, shoots, and dives into here. Just does a perfect dive. So we'll say he was shooting at the bloodied guy. We're gonna make that even 60. So let's see if you got him. Nope. All righty.
I'm going to have to talk to the group after this, a little bit of an after action review, see what we can do about our performance.
What could we have done better? You actually have a blackboard you pull out. Okay, let's think of 3 positives, that we did, and 3 things we can improve, 3 failures.
Yeah,
I
I should
set
have opened
someone
up the
on
rocket
fire.
launcher. Yeah.
should just shot with the rockets. Lead
Yeah.
with the rockets, Xander. That's what you're thinking in your head.
Yeah. I mean, while they're all still together, I should have led with a rocket.
Okay. So, see, Netrunner is pretty mad. And he's actually going to try and tackle you, Damone.
Or critical. I want to see that spike.
Yeah. It's a Netrunner. He ain't that great. He's not even I think he's got is just he's just got a heavy pistol and some bodysuit. Hey, he dodged it. He goes to tackle you, and you kind of just go, get off me. Which one is it? Okay. That even 70. 23. Yeah. All right. So they're just seeing you as the threat, Xander. They're just going to try and keep you pinned. Oof. Let's see. Oh, he got it. Go ahead and roll an evasion. All right, so didn't really beat it by much. So that'll be another 19.
All right. Starting to get pissed off.
I mean, that rocket's got some range on it.
Yeah. But that's also right beside where my people are. But I'm tempted. So I probably will change weapons one way or the other.
Because it's underbarrel, it's not much of a switch. You just keep coming around the corner.
Yeah.
Fire away. So, okay. So, Moan, you just pushed, Netrunner trying to grab you.
I think you skipped the nightstick man.
Oh. Well,
He
He was
gets
number
around.
23.
You guys around?
I don't think so. Last thing he did was hit me with a nightstick.
well, they'll try and hit you again.
Well, he hits and he just takes it again.
Yeah, they're not trying to shoot in that room.
Yeah.
They're wanting her alive. Okay. So 3D got hit in the back. Then the netrunner tried to spear tackle him and failed. You push the guy off you. What do you do?
Well, those light hits from the nightstick somehow not taking any
Ow.
damage yet.
Ow.
Yeah. As point blank. Well, no, that's not going to work. While staring at our that nightstick guy, draw the pistol, shoot the night runner.
Okay. Yeah, cool. Rocket. I mean,
Yeah.
So, oof.
Good thing you were close.
Yeah. Wowzers. And that suit ain't meant to take bullets. Oh my god.
I've already hit him in the face with a bat.
So I'm actually gonna give that to you. He'd only have 1 HP left, but just the cold-bloodedness of 3D when ired. Because he's not wearing armor. He's not wearing anything that's gonna take a bullet. So basically, when he tried to tackle you, pushed him, he fell on the ground and just execution onto the
And the whole time just staring right at nightstick guy.
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
That cool is his main thing. That's him. That's cool, right?
cold-blooded.
That netrunner was wearing something that would take a bullet. His face.
All right, so all right, Xander, top of the board. Don't disappoint me. So
Koosh.
I think we're measuring him out at what?
Fuck. They ain't gonna hit him.
Gonna be even 70. We're looking at 23 yards. Moo, you got it.
Okay.
The 23-yard shot.
Besides, it's a missile launcher. I mean, a close miss counts.
Yeah.
Well,
Nice. Okay. Let's see. Missile.
Pull out your fire again.
Yeah. There we go. All right, let's see if that has a blast radius on it. Boop. So pretty good. Doesn't say. All right, well. Doesn't matter. Pretty much blew that guy away. He did. So let me take him off the timetable. All right. So
That might be noisy enough to buy them on another attack.
So, I mean, you hear that, Damone. You hear.
You know what that sound is.
Just this. Just in the building, or at least the floor on rocks, it shakes. And you just, and you hear a guy literally go say, "Fuck this, I'm out."
and
We can't repair firepower of that magnitude. Yeah.
and still locking eyes with this guy's Damone just smiles at him.
And I mean, you literally hear from the hallway, it's like, "I'm out here, Chief, sorry." And that officer's like, "Get back here, you coward." So the guy that had 5 health left that you just couldn't kill ran off like a baby.
I believe like a baby's probably crawling.
Yeah, he went. He's bleeding again. Okay, so that leaves Ludwig.
Probably taking a pound or two of his buddy with him.
So no one's in the hall left, so I'll run toward the place
Okay.
that we saw Damone go in. He's at 36 feet. Yeah, I guess right there. Yes.
Okay. And all right, Jane.
All right. I will do the same.
Okay,
And while I'm doing that, I'm reloading my shotgun.
gotcha. Okay, so security officer's looking at you, dead in the eye, Damone. and he just, he's got the nightstick and a pistol in hand. He's aiming the pistol at you and just goes, "This isn't over. This is far from over. You don't know what you're getting yourself into." And the whole time he's saying that, he's slowly backing away.
Just keep smiling. Keep my pistol pointed at the netrunner who's not moving.
And he pops out and he, goes that way.
And when he's out of the doorway, Damon's like, "Oh man, are you logged off yet?
Yes.
How much of that did you hear?"
All.
Great.
All right. So Sid, as he run.
He wouldn't be
Yeah.
afraid of shooting him in the back. Do it.
Yep.
His back was to him.
Yeah, his back was to him. Let's measure that one out. Oh, just say that's 40. Mm-hmm. Oh. Just shy. 13 yards. All right. Back to Damone.
Get the tarp off of her. She's lying down so we can unhook this stuff
Mm-hmm.
and just be working on that when the folks walk in the door.
Okay. Xander.
All right, I'll catch up. I don't know if I'll make it all the way to the room, but I'll catch up.
Let's see, what's your name?
I can get 20.
Oh, yeah. Holy fuck. You can definitely move there and you can shoot if you wish.
I'll give him a shot.
All right.
Just for the simple fact that I need to take care of somebody. All right.
Work out your aggression. 30. So, I mean, oh yeah, you got him. So he takes a good hit. He's still moving. He's still up.
I can still squeeze that one off.
Let me make it to this door before I do. Yeah, Lou really enjoys shooting his pistol. He just needs an excuse for it.
This is awesome. All right, he takes that one too. All righty. Jane. Let's see if this doesn't.
Let's see here.
Oh.
I'm headed for. I'm not going to take a shot because at this point, I'm more concerned with who's injured and what's going on inside the room.
Okay. Gotcha. So he's running and he pops a smoke grenade and he actually gets away. Had him down to halfway. Okay. So we'll go ahead and take that down. So as everyone else goes in, everyone kind of sees Damone, dead netrunner, paraplegic girl in a spider chair that Damone's pulling the plug on. And I was like, no,
Little
no,
Woo runs up to the netrunner, says, "Oh no, Jammer!"
She's okay. She's okay. Well, she's disabled, she said. Oh, by the way, Jammer, is she moving now that she's locked out? Eyes and such, or
So you can see her eyes move, but she can't.
gotcha. So, very politely, he says, "Jammer, I don't think we've been properly introduced. My name's Damone. It's a pleasure to finally meet you." Jane, she said that they disabled her somehow.
I'll see if I can do something about it. Jesus,
Okay.
I'm rolling horrible.
So
You all are.
yeah, one of those nights with 120. Let's see. We'll say that's I'll give that one to you. Close enough. So they hacked her chair. That netrunner did. Essentially disabled it where she couldn't move anymore. She could still communicate, but none of the arms would work. And when you look at this chair, this is a very expensive chair, and it has cyberdeck options on it. So she can mobily hack through this chair and defend herself. There's actually a one of the arms has a pop-up SMG in it. That's how she was able to defend her, get away at the house. But essentially, that thing just went click, 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 click from that house over to here. And she couldn't go anymore.
So to confirm, what Damone is beginning to realize, is she paralyzed? Does she need the chair to move? Is that the problem here?
Yes. So essentially, this chair became her arms and legs, literally. She hooks into her computers through the arms, her cyber decks, and internal. When she jacks into the chair, she sees through the sensors on the chair. She has a cyber deck, that kind of module that goes over her face, so she's able to interact. It's just communicating and taking care of a few things. It's hard for her.
Yeah. Well, we need to get her out. We can come back for the chair.
Mhm.
And that's what I propose. Let's move. Let's get her out. Those goons might be back with reinforcements. We don't know. And the chair, it can be replaced. I know it's a pretty penny, but it can be replaced.
Does our dead hacker friend
Right.
have any interesting cyberware?
So he has, they say, a cyber deck in his arm, pretty much as a cyber arm, the internal cyber deck. He has a subdermal grip and neural link with that arm as well, so he can actually use certain firearms with that hand. And that was all his crazy gimmicks on that one. He just had a special arm. Yeah. Oh, and
All right.
he did have interface plugs. So it's basically, if you cut that arm off, you salvage it, you have a very high quality cyber deck. They could probably try and cut out of him. We'll give you that.
You have
one.
to have
Yeah.
cyber tech to salvage cyberware off dead people.
And well, you're trained in that, so I'll give that one to you. You know what you're doing. So
Yeah, that's one of the things that med tech needs. You need a med tech for is salvaging cyber.
everyone's looking at Jammer. All of a sudden, you just hear
I'm a lumberjack, baby.
waves the arm. The hand's just like
Need a hand?
high fives it.
Yeah.
But Xander out of the group is the one, or Sid can easily carry Jammer out the building. What's your strength? Yeah, well, yeah. So those are the ones that can carry her without issue at all. Damone and everyone else, you can carry her too, but something happened, you might get a little squirrely.
I don't think he can carry her. he's got like a body of 3 or something. So yeah.
Yeah, it's like you try and carry her, you can. It's just gonna be a struggle. Yeah, it's gonna be a struggle. You're to the door. Oh, switch. Okay, so as you try and get her out, you face no more resistance. You're able to get her essentially to a clinic where they can, check her if there's anything wrong. In the process of doing so, you contact Max, and he meets you there at that clinic. I'll put it back on the telescreen for now. And, he actually thanks everyone. He's like, hugs y'all. He's like, you have done great favor to me and to Jammer. It's like, thank you. It's like, I will replace her chair and other things. And now the caretaker to take care of her. Buy a new house. She will not have to worry.
Well, that's all good, well and good, but we didn't find out what they were after her for.
He kind of just goes, She was, before paralyzation, a prolific programmer. She designed many things. Essentially, she was hired by Miltech to try and recreate stolen tech from Arasaka. But she was sold out by a friend, shot right in the neck. Left her for dead. Someone came along and found her. I took care of her like daughter I never had. Got her chair, gave her purpose. That was to find the person that betrayed her. No such luck. Arasaka probably put bullet in their head. But she is an excellent hacker, and with the chair she's able to defend herself, as you saw. But unfortunately, this means either A, Miltech or Arasaka has found her again and wishes to finish job, or some random group noticed what she was doing and wanted to fix problem. We will have to look into that. But it seems that we're making a name for ourselves, and not in a good way. No matter. Thank you, my friends. Go to club and drink. It is free. It's on me. I will stay with Gemma for a little while longer. We'll go ahead and end tonight's episode on that.
All right, good show.
Yep, indeed. Thank you, Mr. Pegg.
No problem.
Lud's happy he got to shoot people.
Repeatedly.
Can't spell slaughter without laughter.
Yeah.
All right. Now, shooting was looking a little bit better.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
No problem.
Still got shot, but yeah.
Well, the rolls were working. The shooting
Yeah.
wasn't looking that
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, we'll go with that one.
But do appreciate
Just a
it.
little
Good
bit.
show.
Yeah.
All right. Well, be well, gang. We'll talk to you soon. Peg, I guess I'll see you Monday.
Have a good
Everybody
Peg,
have a good night.
I need to pick up a little piece of cyberware. That was
All
what
right.
that last roll was for.
All right.
And
Or you?
I thought
did
you were-
nothing
I
major.
thought you were suddenly getting a cyber deck arm.
No. Rippers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll say you found him. I mean, that's not hard. You know what you're looking for, and Max would probably just be like, "Yeah, sure, here." He could find you.
Rippers
stuff.
are only 500 EB, and it's not like they're.
Yeah, they're nothing crazy, but yeah, he'd be like, "Yeah, I'll give them to you."
And
All
so,
right, so
and
I'm
so
next
the
week.
inevitable decline of humanity begins.
Yeah, well,
She's gonna roll, claw.
That's right.
that's going to be kind of a surprise thing for, because that's one of the things about rippers is rippers are the fingernail claws,
Yeah, yeah.
not the
That's what
Wolverine.
tore up Xander last
Mhm.
time. Yeah, that one Cyber Psycho guy.
rippers are not the big
Mantis blades or
mantis
mono
claws.
things. Yeah.
I think it's like you have rippers, wolvers, and the mantis blades.
Well, they do call you a Ripper Doc, so hey,
Exactly.
now we know why. Oh man. All righty. Well, again, thanks, Mr. Pegg, and y'all have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Let's
Y'all
hope we
too.
survive to the next one. See ya.
Good night, y'all.
See ya.